Hi everyone, Joe here. Welcome back to another episode of Life with Joe and Marianne. Well, lately it's been a lot about me and not too much of Marianne because I've been sharing my fall decorating videos with you, and Marianne has been busy zooming on her job. So we will get there, and a lot of people are asking about her cooking some fall recipes, and I promise that will be coming up soon. I can't wait for it myself. I just asked her to make me carrot muffins the other day. So hopefully that's going to happen soon. And I will video it for you. So I'm up in the attic today, and I don't know if it was a mistake or not, but I didn't bring all my fall bins down. Remember that video where I showed you I went through my fall bins? Well, this year what I did was I kept them up here in the attic, and I started taking things out here to try to alleviate some of my cleanup mess downstairs and carrying up and down, up and down. So, what I'm doing is I got one of these baskets here and it has handles on it. And what I can do is I fill up my stuff and I bring it down because there's a lot of steps from here to there to there. So anyway, I've been doing that. And it takes a little bit longer, but it is what it is. So today I'm just going to share a quick little video with you. It's basically my sofa table that I'm doing in the family room, and also a side table. And it really is a really quick little video. And then coming up will be the coffee table and the side tables near the fireplace. And then I'll do the family room and I'll finish up the kitchen and so on. I thought I was going to be done by the first day of autumn, which is on Wednesday, because today's the 20th. I don't think I'm going to be done by then, but as soon as I'm done, I'll give you a house tour of everything all in one shot. I'm also linking below the how I made the video. I mean, for the 4x4 pumpkins that I made last year, I am using them again this year. If anyone did miss that, the video will be linked in the description box below. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this little video. Like always, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I actually gained about 75 subscribers in the last couple of days, so that was great. I had lost a lot after the holidays, and I'm building back up again. I think I have like 13,300. So I mean, that's great. And thank you to all of you who have subscribed. I really, really appreciate it. And that thumbs up always helps because it actually pushes my videos for other people to view them. All right, so let's get started on the sofa table and a little side table. Okay, everybody, stay tuned. All right, so I'm going to start here by cleaning off all the pictures that I had on the top of the sofa table, as well as those candles, and down below all of those other accessories there. That thing in the middle there, that's a like an old-fashioned music box, and it's really beautiful. It sounds beautiful. And I'm cleaning up, even though I always clean it, but once it's free from everything, I can get a little bit better cleaning, as well as dry mopping underneath this area, because it just seems like dust is attracted to spaces like that you can't get to all the time. So I just clean that up. They're the 4x4 pumpkins that I made last year from out of wood, and I wrote HARVEST on them this year. And you see I have them in varying heights, and it says harvest, and I thought that would give a nice charm to it. Now that it is linked below, you can see the 4x4 that I used, and I cut the sides to kind of soften the edges of those 4x4s, and then I used Krylon orange paint to paint them, and I used branches from a tree to make the little stem on top of the pumpkin, and then I hot glued those onto each one of those 4x4 pumpkins that I made. Now they were really orange, so I did tone them down using brown paint, and I added some leaves and raffia and so on. The leftover pieces I actually made into tiny little acorns. I'm using twine to make the top of the acorn, and that's what they looked like last year when I finished up and made a little display for people to see. So here's the acorn, and I'm showing the twine on the top, and I'm going to use those on the second shelf just so it keeps that same kind of like a rustic kind of idea. Now remember, in here I'm doing a lot of autumn in New England. So it's a lot of oranges and a lot of leaves and pumpkins and acorns and wicker and things like that. So I'm just arranging them so it's pleasing to my eye. 2 wicker baskets right here. I'm going to try to put that leaf there. Too big, doesn't fit, no good. So I have to try to think of something else. So that I think it says bless our home. I put that on a little stand and I put that down there, and 2 more of the 4x4 pumpkins that fit in that space. And I'm just, adding in some leaves and some pine cones just to give it a little bit of character. That layering always adds the character and makes it special. So I'm actually putting the pine cones in, and then I go back in again and I do put the leaves. And there is the 4x4 pumpkins harvest, and I think it looks really cute. And the basket, you can say I added some leaves in there, and there are those acorns with some leaves, pine cones in the front as well, and then down below the little sign and 2 more of the pumpkins. And there we have another view as you enter into the family room from the foyer. Now this is a little side table entering into the library, and I'm using these picks that I got from the Dollar Tree with the pumpkins on them. They're really neat. Those I didn't see them this year, but they might have had them really early and I missed them. But I had a few from a couple of years ago, and I'm adding in some beautiful orange leaves because the fireplace is right across from there. So I wanted to coordinate with the fireplace and so on. So I'm just making that arrangement. I'm adding in some leaves, adding in some more greenery down on the bottom just to fill up that vase. That is actually a tin vase. It kind of looks wicker, but it is tin, and we have 2 of them, and you'll see that in a second as we move on. So I'm still adding in some spiky elements, some cattails, some more leaves. I needed more leaves in there, just and this is just like a pop of color in the corner as you enter into the library, and that's some curly willow that I'm just putting in as well right now. So it's a quick little arrangement that I made, but again, it carries off that theme of that autumn in New England. I just put it up on 2 books because I wanted 2 levels, and you can see there's the other tin container right there, and I'm putting some moss in there because my idea was to just have some leaves spilling out of there and some small pumpkins. So you can see I'm just manipulating the leaves the way I want them in spilling out. And now I'm using my toothpick trick. I put one so it would stick into the foam in there, and now another one to attach the white to the orange pumpkin, and then another toothpick to attach the 2 so it looks like it's spilling out. And just a couple of more leaves in there just to hide the spot where the toothpick joins the pumpkins together, so the fantasy is always complete. You don't want to ruin the fantasy by seeing a toothpick holding pumpkins together. So I'm just cleaning up a little bit because that moss makes a mess all the time, and I thought maybe a candle right here. So I had this iron candle holder and a candle there, and I'm just sweeping up because it made a mess. So here is a view of what it looked like at this moment. The 2 canisters with the candle and the books and the greenery, and I kept looking at it because I don't know, something was wrong. I think the heights of the 2 canisters was just too much. So you're going to see eventually I am going to take away that canister and add something in. It's not there yet. I'm still in the process of videoing how I had it the first time. But you'll see in this next clip right here, I added in a glass pumpkin instead with some flowers in it. All right, everybody, so that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like always, take care, be well, drop me a comment. You know I love hearing from you. I read them all, and they always make me smile. So take care, and a new episode will be coming up really soon. All right, bye-bye.